With the Lakers getting swept in the Western Conference Finals to the Denver Nuggets, I think it officially ends the GOAT debate. LeBron James is not better than Michael Jordan. Oh, hold on. We're doing a different video. Okay. With the Lakers getting swept in the finals, it is time to rebuild them. And LeBron is nearing the age of retirement. Anthony Davis is nearing the age of regression. And the team is kind of in a weird place because on the one hand, they still are good enough to compete when LeBron James is playing at this high of a level. And Anthony Davis has the capacity to be a top 5 NBA player. But there's a lot of question marks still on the team. D'Angelo Russell for long stretches was unplayable because of his horrible, horrendous, awful defense. And his shot-making ability comes and it goes. And when it goes, it is ugly. Dennis Schroeder, it turns out playoff Dennis is a real thing. He was a pest defensively. He's just supremely undersized. Shaq Harrison, nothing. Scottie Pippen Jr., nothing. Austin Reeves, elevated. Turned out to be the third or sometimes second option on this Lakers squad offensively. He was a bucket, knockdown three-point shooter. We didn't see any of this at Oklahoma State or Oklahoma, right? Which is why he went undrafted, because he was nothing like this kind of player when he entered the league. Malik Beasley, literally unplayable when his shot isn't falling and his three-pointer comes and it goes, and for the long stretches, it went. So Malik Beasley and D'Angelo Russell, guys who they picked up during that big trade deadline acquisition, turned out to be nothing for the playoff run. LeBron James, still incredible. Lonnie Walker had that one incredible game and played pretty well in the playoffs. Trey Brown Jr., he's a tough player to grade because when his shot isn't falling, he's also unplayable for long stretches. And Max Christie looks to be like a pretty good second-round pick rookie that they have waiting in the wings. Maybe a few years of development, he can be a 3 and D guy. Jared Vanderbilt, defensive stalwart. His problem is he cannot shoot anything to save his life. He's a great athletic energy bunny, but man, if he could just shoot some semblance of maybe 35% from the three-point line, kind of PJ Tucker-ish, he has a spot in this league, but man, is his shooting awful. Rui Hachimura, probably a little underrated here at 76 overall, was a pretty reliable kind of fourth option on the team offensively. Big body. They actually had him defending Nikola Jokic because of his thick 230-pound build, and then let Anthony Davis play more of a free safety. And Cole Swider, I don't even know who you are. Anthony Davis is tough because this man just mentally checks out for long stretches of the season, of games, even in the playoffs. He just won't play that Anthony Davis bully brand of basketball that we know he's capable of playing. So this 94 overall rating is a bit generous. He just, I don't know what it is about his intensity, but if LeBron doesn't kick his ass, he doesn't play hard. Mo Bamba was hurt for the majority of the playoffs. Wenyen Gabriel cannot shoot as well. He's a little bit of a worse version of Jared Vanderbilt, and Tristan Thompson actually gave him really good minutes. Is he only 32? Man, he feels older than he is. But LeBron has not retired yet. Udonis Haslem is retiring, so is Kyle Lowry. That probably makes sense. So we have another year of LeBron James under our belt. Then we will see and evaluate where this roster is. Staff retirements, nothing notable. And Hall of Fame inductees is Dwight and Carmelo Anthony going to get their jersey retired. So is Mr. Toronto. League meetings, are any of these worthwhile? No. All right, good stuff. Good. On to the draft lottery. The Lakers don't have any picks now until, I believe, 2027. I remember, though, how hilarious it was that the Lakers were almost like a top 5 pick, and that pick was going to go to the Pelicans. That's just hilarious in my book. We're not going to do any staff signings, any changes. Darvin Ham seemed to be a pretty good head coach. I know on Twitter he gets fired every single game that they lose, but he played pretty well. And then on to the NBA draft combine. We should probably set up the top 5 of the draft. So I'll give the Spurs the number 1 overall pick. And it's the Hornets have the number 2 overall pick. Draft order is not perfect, but I think the top 10, maybe top 15 is. So the Spurs at number 1 are going to take Victor Wembanyama. No surprises, the big man. Hopefully he is the future of San Antonio basketball. Number 2 goes Brandon Miller. Interesting. So Scoot Henderson might go 3, might even go 4, depending on fit. I don't hate not taking Scoot Henderson at 2 because you do have LaMelo Ball, but Brandon Miller, apparently, by all reports, he's looked horrible at the training camps and combine and everything. I had huge question marks about him before the playoffs even started. I think he was a little bit exposed in the March Madness tournament. I'm not a big fan of Brandon Miller, the prospect. Number 3 to the Blazers goes Amen Thompson. He's still a point guard, so I guess you'd play almost Amen at the 2 defensively and 1 offensively and let Damian Lillard roam off ball. I don't know where Anthony Simons fits. I don't know what the Blazers are going to do. Let's be honest. Number 4 to the Rockets does go Scoot Henderson. And at number 5 is Cam Whitmore. Good pickup. I think he should be more highly touted as a top 5 pick than the guy's Brandon Miller. I'm not going to take these 27 trade offers for the number 17 pick. We do have Greg Dickey. Interesting. Jet Howard. Also another interesting pickup. Chris Murray would be a good pickup as well. I think I wish there was any way to determine how good these players were because scouting does not count at the point of where we jumped in. It's either Greg Dickey, C+, or Jet Howard, C. You know what? I'm going to take Dickey. I'm all in on Dickey. So we'll get Dickey with the number 17 overall pick. He's actually got some top 10, top 15 rumors. And then let's see who's available to us. Keontae Johnson, Terrence Shannon Jr. is a little older. Judd Minnow, Josh Minnow's brother. Jordan Walsh, Andre Jackson. We'll take Terrence Shannon Jr. Maybe he turns into something coming off the bench. And that is the 2 picks that we have in this year's draft class. Victor, 83 overall, is going to be pretty good. How did we do at pick 17? Greg Dickey, 75 overall, 19 years old. Jet Howard went right after us at 74 overall. So I think we made the right decision. Gonna bring both of them in. I know Terrence Shannon Jr. is only a 69 overall. Nice. I really liked his tape when he was playing. Obama, Malik Beasley, and I don't care about these undrafted players. Goodbye. So long. On to qualifying offers. Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves are up for contract extensions. Austin Reeves is a restricted free agent, so we're going to have to give him some money. D'Angelo Russell is here also. How does it work if I want to bring in Kyrie Irving? He's going to... I don't think the money's there. I don't know how they're going to maintain this desire to get Kyrie Irving on the team. Like, there's a lot of money locked up on this team with players that probably aren't deserving. But even if we traded away Malik Beasley and Mo Bamba, right, that's $26 million off the books, then what? So I think what we're going to do is keep the roster constructed as it is, bring back everybody on affordable deals, and then maybe make a couple of trades, like a couple of sign and trade options. That could be an idea. We'll give Lonnie Walker $8 million flat. We'll give Wenyen Gabriel. Oh my gosh. I remember Wenyen Gabriel was almost out of the league. We'll give him 3-5 flat. We'll give D'Lo. Oh my God. Look at the money that D'Angelo Russell wants. Why do you want this much money, sir? Give him 21 million flat. And then I need to wait on Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves isn't here either. Fun stuff. Free agency in 2K, still broken. Incredible. Fantastic. I think, though, we're going to go in the direction Keita Bates-Diop is here. He played really well for the Spurs. We're going to take Kenrich Williams. That seems like a good pickup for us. Kind of fills a need at that 3-and-D kind of wing player. Now I just need to figure out how to get Austin Reeves back on the team. Joshua Primo is here asking for $27 million. 2K free agency is busted. Austin, are you going to sign with us? Can I match? There we go. 3 years, $50 million, and the rest of you guys can walk. Thank you. Come again. Goodbye. And that is going to be the team's free agency moves. We do have to make some trades. D'Angelo Russell is our only point guard. First move is to upgrade the backup center position. We're going to be taking Mitchell Robinson for Mo Bamba and Wenyen Gabriel. Don't know why the Knicks are doing this, but I will take their first round pick as well. Works for me. We still need point guard. Got to figure out if we're going to move ahead with D'Angelo Russell. Austin Reeves is good. Malik Beasley behind him is good enough. Terrence Shannon Jr. is going to develop. I don't know. Then we have LeBron James, and Lonnie Walker is expendable because I want Greg Dickey to be the backup. Max Christie as well. So maybe Lonnie Walker, Max Christie, and Rui Hachimura. We'll see what we can do. Or Kenrich Williams. No, I don't know. We need to figure out what to do with this damn team. Weird one here. I'm going to be bringing in Markelle Fultz for D'Angelo Russell. For some reason, they're going to give me their top 5 pick protected as well. So that gives us another opportunity to get better. But Markelle Fultz is in a contract year. Can't shoot. Just adds to the complexity and confusion of what we're going to do with this damn team. And then lastly, I need to figure out what we're doing at these, I guess, the power forward position. Jared Vanderbilt is good enough. Austin Reeves is good enough. So we might just be set with this roster. Looking at it, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's just a few too many players. If I can package Rui, Jared Vanderbilt, and Lonnie Walker for like another star player, I think that'll be enough to put this team over the top next season. So I could get DeAndre Ayton. That's always fun. I could get Kyle Kuzma, Alperen Şengün. That could be fun. And Onyeka Okongwu, John Collins, not so much. Ivica Zubac, but I like this one. Jonathan Kuminga and Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole needs a new change of scenery. Jonathan Kuminga kind of does as well. Sending over some good pieces that worked for us, and we're just getting a lot better. Getting this trade exception, and I don't know why the Golden State Warriors did that trade, but we are officially set. So we are now looking at Jordan Poole with Markelle Fultz backing him up 1-2. Malik Beasley and Austin Reeves 3-4. LeBron James and Greg Dickey 5-6. Jonathan Kuminga and Kenrich Williams 7-8. Anthony Davis and Mitchell Robinson 10-man rotation. Looking at free agency, Kyrie Irving went back to the Mavericks on a 5-year $250 million deal. James Harden went back to the 76ers, so the Rockets rumors are not true. Kristaps Porzingis back on the Wizards. Brook Lopez to the Bucks on a 3-year, $74 million deal. Vooch went to the Rockets. Miles Bridges is still in the NBA and now on the Pistons. Spencer Dinwiddie went to the Raptors. That's a nice pickup for them. Kyle Kuzma went to the Rockets with Nikola Vucevic. Fred VanVleet to the Spurs, and Draymond Green back on the Warriors. Only 3-year, $80 million deal. Definitely a complex, difficult free agency that we had to navigate and maneuver, but LeBron James is 38 years old, and the only other thing I can think of is possibly trading away Anthony Davis, seeing if we could get talent and capital back for that, but I just don't know what's available out there to us. So if I go into the trade finder and I'm like, oh, does anybody want Anthony Davis and this Magic first-round pick that's going to be super valuable, I'm going to get, some weird offers. Anthony Edwards. Yo, why is he only an 88 overall? The dude should be in the 90s. Scott Barnes and Pascal. I actually really like that deal. Really do. Cade Cunningham. Do I? I think we got to keep the roster as is, but if this was just me playing around, I would take Cade Cunningham and Miles Bridges in a heartbeat. So unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye. Wave goodbye to the Cade Cunningham deal because unfortunately, we keep the team as is. So the 9-man rotation gonna look something like this. 10-man rotation: Jordan Poole, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Jonathan Kuminga, over Kenrich Williams. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And Anthony Davis coming off the bench. Markelle Fultz, Mitchell Robinson, Kenrich Williams, Malik Beasley, and Greg Dickey gonna get 9 minutes. Do we have Terrence Shannon Jr. still here? Yes, we do. Looking at the preseason power rankings, maybe we're in championship contention. 3rd for 2K Sports and 3rd for Eric Boner as well. And at the All-Star break is Team Nikola Jokic and Team Jason Tatum. On Team Jokic is Giannis, Stephanie Curry, Kevin Durant, and Darius Garland. On the other side is LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, and Joel Embiid. For the reserves is Damian Lillard, Jimmy Buckets, Trae Young, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, and Kristaps Porzingis. On the other side is James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Ja Morant, Anthony Davis, Julius Randle, Zion Williamson, and Tyrese Halliburton. We are having an incredible season, 43-13 right now. We're 6.5 games up on the next best team, which is the Warriors, with those moves that we gave them. Hold on, how does their team look? So they got Stephanie Curry still. Klay Thompson is an 84 overall. That's a bit generous. Andrew Wiggins, 83 overall. That's a bit generous. Draymond Green, 81, and Kevin Looney, 80. And then Jared Vanderbilt is playing really well for them, 82 overall, but man, he cannot shoot. Lonnie Walker. Yeah, they haven't made any changes. They just are who they are, and I guess they're the second best team in the NBA. We have a legitimate chance to go and win a title again. Looking at the stats right now, of course, LeBron James is leading us in scoring. Minutes, not so much. 32.5 is kind of where you like to see him in real life, if we're being completely honest. Anthony Davis is okay, 19 and 12 for him. Markelle Fultz has been a really good. He plays incredible when he's the backup point guard. When he's the starting point guard in 2K, not as good. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure how to do. Really not sure how to deal with that information. Jonathan Kuminga has been a revelation. 14 points for him. And then Austin Reeves in simulation is trash. He is ass. 6 points a game is just unacceptable. He doesn't even put this up in real life, right? He gave him 13 last year. And they're saying, Austin Reeves is actually 6 points a game. He's kind of 2K and the rating systems is broken. It's more tendencies than ratings, but that is what it is. 33% from 3 is LeBron James. Jordan Poole, 44%, 30 for Anthony Davis. So if let's just, I'm just going to put it out there one more time before we go to the end of the season. We look at Anthony Davis. I don't know why I'm talking like this. And we get that first overall pick. Is there any really notable exceptions? Man, I want to do that so bad. Man, I want to do that so bad as well. Julius Randle, Domantas Sabonis. I think the Cade Cunningham deal is off the table now, but this top 5 pick from the Magic is going to be super valuable. Unfortunately, I bet you the Magic are really bad, and they're actually going to keep it this year. They are the second worst team in the NBA, and even if they don't keep it, that means we get the 6th overall pick, which isn't great either way. I think we're just going to keep with the team because we're doing so good. 43-13, that's good enough to win a championship. Let's see if we can win a championship. Darius Garland wins MVP. I almost traded for him, but I went Markelle Fultz instead. 31 points, 12.5 assists, 50, 88, 46 splits. Victor Wembanyama, no surprise, Rookie of the Year, 22 and 11 for him. Markelle Fultz, 6th Man of the Year. On his defensive play there, most improved is Darius Garland, and Quinn Snyder does win Coach of the Year. BJ Tavares, is that us? Did I forget to make a funny name? Although BJ is a funny name to start with. All-NBA first team, no Lakers. Second team, no Lakers. And third team, LeBron James and Anthony Davis making it. As for the defenses, nobody. Rookies, did Grady Dick happen to make any teams? It does not look like it. It looks like we didn't get Dick anywhere. As for the season and stats, leaders, scoring leader went to Donovan Mitchell, even though his co-star was the MVP. Our rebounds is Nikola Jokic, and assist is Darius Garland. Steals is Drew Holiday. Blocks is Walker Kessler, also known as Blocker Kessler. And field goal percentages is Zion Williamson on 96 overall. This game is ridiculous. Free throw percentages is Tyler Hero, and free three-point king is MVP Darius Garland. How did we do? I didn't make any changes. So LeBron James led us still. Anthony Davis was good. Jordan Poole was good. Markelle Fultz was good. Those two pickups are really good. Jonathan Kuminga, we will have to see. He's only 21 years old. And then Austin Reeves, we will have to trade. I know he's a fan favorite. I know he's an incredible player. In real life, 2K is just dumb. And it's 6 points a game just isn't going to cut it, especially when his three-point shot is, what, 33%, 36%? That's just not good enough. Rebounds were fine. Assists were fine. Looking at the three-point percentages, LeBron James is horrible, 32%, yikes. 44 for Jordan Poole, 43 for Jonathan Kuminga. Not bad on 5 attempts per game as well. 31 for Anthony Davis is disgusting. Markelle Fultz, 30. Gross. Austin Reeves, 36. Malik Beasley, 42. Kenrich Williams was pretty good. Greg Dickey was good. What were your stats? 77 overall, young fella. 5 points, 1 rebound. Not too bad for him. Looking at the team stats, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Offensively, the third best team in the NBA. Defensively, we were the second best team in the NBA, given a 10.2 point for the Hawks. I don't know what it is about 2K simulation, but they love this DeJounte Murray, Trae Young lineup, and the Hawks are just the best team always. It makes no sense to me. Field goal percentages, we are first. 3-point percentages, not too bad. 9th, I will take that. And free throw percentages, we could be the last worst team in the NBA, 20th. Not great, but here we are taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Almost stole away Anthony Edwards for Anthony Davis and Anthony for Anthony Flip. And they have Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. But we did not. We're just keeping the team as presently constructed, as we do, in fact, win game 1. Looking at the box score, Anthony Davis, incredible. He's like, don't trade me, coach. I'm so good. LeBron James had a triple-double. Markelle Fultz, Malik Beasley. We got a lot of depth on this team. As for the Timberwolves, Karl Towns was great. Anthony Edwards was great. Cam Payne was good. Rudy Gobert, 8 points. 11 rebounds. Let's just take a look at that contract. $41 million to give you an 8 and 11 stat line. Oh boy, I can't believe they traded away their entire franchise for Rudy Gobert. Looks like we are going to sweep the Minnesota Timberwolves, who were the 8th seed, and it looks like the New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, Herb Jones. I don't know why, because Zion is still a 95 overall, but the Pelicans don't perform as well in simulation as they used to. I say that and we win game 1. Markelle Fultz, 30 and 8. LeBron was good. Anthony Davis had one of those quiet games. Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga. Just once again, a really balanced effort from us. Zion Williamson gave him 37 points. Brandon Ingram, 28. CJ McCollum, 11. Yeah, we win game 1. Let's see if we can go on and win a championship. As we do lose game 2, we are up 2-1, 2-2. Game 5, big game 5, and we lost. LeBron James gave us 31, 7, and 9. Jordan Poole gave us 28. Markelle Fultz gave us 20. But what happened? Anthony Davis gave us 7 and 8. Are you freaking kidding me? Brandon popped off. Trey Murphy had himself a game. Even Zion wasn't that good. Well, here we are. We need to win 2 in a row to advance. Must win game here to force a game 7 and the first quarter. I'm thinking about making defensive substitutions, but look at this blowout. Oh my God, we are almost doubling them up on the scoreboard. 30-point game here into the fourth quarter, and we're not going to blow that. 134-96. Do we shrink the rotations? That's my only question. We're rocking a 10-man rotation. LeBron is old. Like Kenrich Williams, Brady Dick. I think if we do like an 8-man rotation, that'll benefit us. So go to 8 minutes, and everybody's going to be playing a lot of minutes. I know LeBron James is a million years old. It's just something that we have to do to advance. Here we are, Simcast, Game 7. It ain't 2K if it ain't Game 7 in LaLa. We have a lead in the first quarter, lead going into halftime, lead going into the third quarter. No lead is safe in 2K, but it looks like we're going to advance to the Western Conference Finals. We score 154 in an elimination game. Now to take on the 2-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort undersized. That's going to be a problem for him against LeBron James. Jalen Williams and Chetith Holmgren. They picked up Naz Reid. That's a good pickup. Actually really like that. But we do win game 1. LeBron, incredible. Anthony Davis, incredible. The rest were good, minus Kenrich Williams, but that doesn't matter because we won. Shea was not great. Josh Giddey gave it 18 and 11. That's an okay stat line. Naz Reid. Anyway, we're going to advance 2-0. Are we going to sweep? 3-0. Are we going to sweep after going to a Game 7? And we 4-0 now to take on in the NBA Finals yet again, LeBron James and Jason Tatum. Just like the NBA always wants, you got Lakers, you got Celtics, battle of the franchises. Jordan Poole's an 88 overall. Wow. Malcolm Brogdon is starting for them. Jaylen Brown versus Austin Reeves is going to be tough. Jason Tatum versus LeBron James is going to be fun. Then Jonathan Kuminga versus Grant Williams. Robert Williams versus Anthony Davis. And I think their bench is good, but ours is better. We may have a chance to win a championship right after getting eliminated, as we do, in fact, win game 1. LeBron James, 31, 12, and 9. 6 turnovers, not great, but Anthony Davis was good. Jordan Poole was incredible. Markelle Fultz was incredible. Austin Reeves was good. Mitchell Robinson, Jonathan Kuminga. We're a good damn team. Jason Tatum gave you 29 and 7. Jaylen Brown gave you 28 and 8. Derek White, they had good balance. It was just a 5-point game, and we somehow pull it off as we're up 2-0, up 3-0. And are we going to win a championship right after getting eliminated? Make a couple moves in the offseason, and this team gets put over the top. We actually got a close one here going into the third quarter. Small lead, 4 points. We actually hop in, clutch us out, and watch the championship ceremony, because I don't know if LeBron is going to retire. So here we are in Boston. We'll go under the 2-minute mark and see if I can clutch out a 6-point lead. Championship celebration incoming, pending. Maybe we'll just do a 1-1-1 season rebuild. Starters are in, everybody's gassed, and we're gonna rock the LeBron James, Anthony Davis screen and roll. Anthony Davis wide open for the oop, and he throws it down 118 to 110. AD flying like he did when he was younger. I've never seen Anthony Davis jump like this ever since he left the Pelicans. But look at the alley, and more importantly, look at the oop. Yeah, this one's pretty much over. Also, the court, I don't know why, it's hurting my eyes. Wow, LeBron James almost got bullied by Anthony Davis there. That was tough. Who's going to be open? Somebody's going to be open. Jonathan Kuminga did not cut at all. Brutal. Does he have a size mismatch against Marcus Smart? Theoretically, he does. And he misses anyway. You'll love to see it. All right, after a really painful stretch where, oh my God, are we still going? So, Jordan Poole missed a 94% free throw shot. Al Horford got fouled on a 3 because I jumped early. And basically this took, I think, an extra 5 minutes of my life just to get through the last 10 seconds, almost like a real NBA game. We have won the championship in Boston. The Los Angeles Lakers, making moves in the offseason, have elevated. And we didn't make a lot of crazy moves. It wasn't like, oh, trade Anthony Davis for Cade Cunningham. It was, we pick up Mitchell Robinson as a backup center for Mo Bamba and whoever the hell the other guy was, Wenyen Gabriel, I think. It was trade D'Angelo Russell for Markelle Fultz. And then the Warriors were just giving away Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga. So what am I going to do? Say no to that? We kept Austin Reeves. We kept Malik Beasley. We kept Anthony Davis. We kept LeBron James. And we won the championship. Here is Adam Silver with the announcement.
Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy and I believe this suitcase are yours.
I just love 2K23 presentation. First of all, the in-game announcers are talking over the celebration, which is wonderful. I have it muted so that it doesn't show up on the actual gameplay, but at the same time, you can hear it in the background if you listen really well. The hand goes through the trophy. This is the same celebration we've had for like 15 years. And here is LeBron James once again winning a Finals MVP, his 5th NBA Finals MVP. LeBron probably going to retire after this season, and this is why I had to make a lot of moves in the first year. Jason Tatum was good. Malcolm Brogdon was really good. Jaylen Brown was actually pretty good as well, but they just weren't good enough. Anthony Davis was a monster. LeBron, triple-double. And the team that we built was super deep. Now the question is, can we win 2 in a row? Anybody can win 1 in a row, but can you win 2 in a row? And I guess LeBron James wants to run it back one more time. Hey, man, I am all in on that if LeBron James wants to keep going. Luke Walton is going to retire. League meetings, are any of these fun? No. Change it to 5. Are you kidding me, dude? This is in college basketball. On to the draft lottery. So theoretically, we have a we have 2 top 10 picks. I don't know how this is going to play out, but it goes Lakers at 3. Interesting. So the Magic pick falls to 5, which means they get to keep it this year, and then we keep theirs next year. But then the New York Knicks pick jumps up to 3. Weird. This is the weirdest rebuild we've ever done so far. We won a championship in the first season. LeBron James hasn't retired. Anyway, looking at the draft class, the fast man is Homer Terry rocking the flat top, and Ralph Sheldon and Geoffrey Guerrero. Too many G's in your name. Most agile is Homer Terry and Mark Mayer. Highest vertical is Guillermo Rodriguez, Felipe Aguilar, Chad Erickson, and Gilbert Lambert. Highest bench press is Jason Vaughn, Darryl Powers, and Terrence Collins. And best shot three-pointer, Guillermo Rodriguez and Lowell Wade. All right, guys, my name's Lowell. Nice to meet you. I have not looked at this draft class. If there's somebody worth trading for, I mean, obviously we'll do it, but I don't know. Let's look, and disgusting. Highest rated overall player has Miles Turner ceiling, Miles Turner floor. I didn't mean to do it, but we traded for MVP Darius Garland. Jordan Poole, the number 3 overall pick, and the probably number 1 overall pick next season for MVP Darius Garland. I'm looking to move into the future post LeBron James, and Darius Garland is exactly that dude. Markelle Fultz still going to be a backup. Darius Garland, MVP numbers. He's ridiculous in simulation. And then Kemba Walker is here. I guess Kemba Walker finally won his ring. We still need to move on from Austin Reeves, Malik Beasley, Terrence Shannon Jr., and then Grady Dick turns out to be pretty good. Grady Dickey. Isn't it Grady Dick? I guess you can't put Dick. They have to put Dickey in the name. Jonathan Kuminga, he's probably here to stay. Kenrich Williams. If I can flip Austin Reeves, Malik Beasley, and Kenrich Williams for a better shooting guard, I think we're pretty much set. Now, this draft class is complete trash. The number 1 overall pick is, did I already show you? He's got all NBA potential. He's a 76 overall, though. So he doesn't even have Hall of Fame potential. This class is terrible. There's nobody that you even want to take. There's a guy down here, I think at 9, who seems to be okay, ceiling Blake Griffin and Christophe Trichet. If he falls to pick, I don't know, pick 10, maybe we'll try to trade out for him. But we did trade away the number 3 overall pick, but we did get Darius Garland. So Simon Snow goes number 1 overall. Disgusting. Number 2 goes Aaron Andrews, and number 3, where we were projected and slotted to pick, the Cavaliers now take Joseph Barnes, a 5'11" point guard, to replace Darius Garland. Or to the Knicks, they're trading for Terry Rozier. Yeah, I would give up the number 4 overall pick for Terry Rozier. That seems like a smart pickup. I tried to trade for LaMelo Ball. You can't, because contracts are still broken in 2K. Jason Vaughn goes, what was the guy we wanted? Raymond Erickson goes next. To the Rockets goes Jamie Westbrook, brother of Russell Westbrook. Terrence Collins goes at number 8. Number 9 goes Jim Dawson. Number 10 goes Felipe Aguilar. Who was the guy that I wanted? I've already forgotten. Yeah, why not? We'll give a call to the Oklahoma City Thunder and try to move up. They have the number 11 overall pick. They have a bunch of first-round picks. And if I give you... I'm kind of sad I didn't get more back for the Darius Garland trade, but if I give you Malik Beasley, would you do it? You want a first for Reggie Jackson, who I can flip for a first? That'll work for me. Christophe Trichet, backup power forward of the future, we're going to take with that number 11 overall pick, and we will simulate on for the rest of the draft. Like I said, horrible draft class. Don't take anybody. Unfortunately, we did. He's a 73 overall. You'll love to see it. On to team player options, Jonathan Kuminga and Terrence Shannon are going to be coming back. Shannon up to a 70 overall, and Tyler Cook, I didn't even know was on the team. How are we looking at free agency? Austin Reeves still needs to go. We got Reggie Jackson needs to go as well, unfortunately. Sorry, Reggie. You were just there for trade purposes. I don't know why they wanted to sign you. I don't know why they wanted to get rid of you. We'll send you over to the Spurs are fine. I'm going to do the DeAndre Ayton trade and then see what's available to me. And that's going to be the move. The Pacers did want DeAndre Ayton before, and now they're going to actually get him. We're going to get a first and Ben Mathurin. So that is the new shooting guard of the future. Again, we need to look to the future because LeBron James is probably going to retire after this season. But we now have Darius Garland, Markelle Fultz, perfect 1-2 combo at the point guard position. Ben Mathurin, LeBron James, Grady Dick, Jonathan Kuminga, this guy that we drafted, Anthony Davis, and Mitchell Robinson. And we didn't even sign anybody yet in free agency. I don't think we have any bird rights on anybody as well. This is the Kawhi Leonard, Jaylen Brown. I want LaMelo Ball, but I wasn't able to trade for him because of the way that contracts work. So we ended up with Darius Garland. That's perfectly fine for me. We'll just sign somebody with our mid-level exception and hope that he turns into something in a few years. Looking at free agency, LaMelo Ball back on the Hornets, Anthony Edwards back to the Timberwolves, Tyrese Haliburton back on the Pacers now, paired up with DeAndre Ayton. That's going to be a fun duo. Jaylen Brown to the Raptors. Okay, Tyrese Maxey back on the Sixers, Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers on a 5-year, $240 million deal. Good luck with that, my friends. Domantas Sabonis to the Bulls. Okay, Pascal Siakam back on the Raptors as well. Going to be a fun 1-2 combo with Jaylen Brown. And actually 1-2-3 with Scott Barnes. DeJounte Murray back to the Hawks and Chris Middleton. 5-year, $180 million deal back to the Bucks. I think this team may have what it takes to win 2 in a row. LeBron James down to a 93 overall, down 3 overalls. Anthony Davis holding it at 93 overall, down 1 overall. These guys have reached the age of regression, but the supporting cast that we built is strong. We got a great point guard room. Darius Garland, Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Kuminga, and Ben Mathurin going to come around. Mitchell Robinson, great as a backup center. Grady Dick and Christophe Trichet. Hopefully they turn into something, and this guy's just here for salary purposes. Is this team good enough to win a championship? I hope so. I don't know so, but last year I kind of had my doubts, and we still ran the gamut and completely swept through most of the playoffs outside of the Pelicans. So, you know what? I believe in this team. We're going to win everything. Looking at this new 9-man rotation, it is Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, LeBron James, Jonathan Kuminga, and Anthony Davis. Coming out the bench is Markelle Fultz, Mitchell Robinson, Grady Dick, and Christophe Trichet. Preseason power rankings, we are first for 2K Sports and first for Eric Bunner as well. Somehow losing, I guess they did get Jordan pullback, but they lost Darius Garland MVP, and the Cavs are still second. Interesting. They have, interesting. Ja Morant wins MVP, 34, 6.9 nice, and 11 assists on 55, 82, 38 splits. Aaron Andrews wins Rookie of the Year in a kind of unimpressive season, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Markelle Fultz once again 6th man of the year, honest defensive player of the year. And Brandon Miller, most improved, 30-point per game scoring. Are you kidding me? Wow, up from 22. But Darvin Ham does win Coach of the Year as we win Executive of the Year of the best team in the NBA. All-NBA first team, nobody, because why would you put the best team in the NBA's best player on the All-NBA teams? Darius Garland does happen to make the All-NBA third team. No LeBron, no AD. Anybody else here? Anthony Davis does make the All-Defensive second team. And rookies, does Christophe Trichet make the All-NBA second team? Looks like he was, I don't know, serviceable, man. But we were 64 and 18. Not a damn bad season. 13 games up on the next best team with the MVP. 51 wins for them, 64 for us. Eastern Conference, the Cavs were pretty good in their own right. Looking at the league leader in scoring, it went to Ja Morant by a lot. Rebounds is Blocker Kessler. And assist is Darius Garland, our man, our LeBron James potential replacement. Steals is Darius Alberton. Blocks is Blocker Kessler. And field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. Now a 97 overall. Free throw champion is Damian Lillard, and the 3-point king is Patrick Williams. On the Celtics. I don't know what to do with that information. Looking at the team stats, we were the second best team offensively by 0.1 points behind the best team offensively. Defensively, we were the second best team offensively by 0.2 points, giving us a 15.2 point differential, number 1 in the NBA. Hawks are still ridiculously rated. Field goal percentages, we are third. 3-point percentages, we are 8th, which ain't bad when you got Anthony Davis and LeBron James shooting a bunch of threes. And free throw percentages, I mean, we're better, 12th. So we'll take that. But here we are taking on who? The Pelicans. And I'd like to put Anthony Davis at the power forward position and let him D up Zion Williamson, but we're not going to do that for now. I will shrink the rotations just a little bit to make sure that we do go on a deep playoff run. 8-man seems about right. That way, Christophe Trichet isn't asked to play. Wow, Grady Dickey up to an 81 overall. When I say Grady Dickey, I mean Grady Dick. It is what it is. We win game 1. Anthony Davis, monster game, 24 for him. Darius Garland, a 20-20 game. LeBron James doesn't have to facilitate. He can just score the ball. Brandon Ingram was good. Zion was good. And the rest of their team was not. 1-0. 1-1. Are we going to go to 7 again? We're up 2-1. And I think we are 2-2. We are officially up 3-2 now. Anthony Davis was good. Darius Garland stuffed the stat sheet. Markelle Fultz. We just have so many good producers on this team. Zion was good. Brandon Ingram was good. CJ was good. Is this Carmelo Anthony? Cole Anthony. And I'm going to hop in his simcast just to ensure that we beat this Pelicans team, because so far through this entire rebuild, the playoffs, the Pelicans were the only team that possibly stood a chance against us, as we have a back and forth game here going into the third quarter. Now they have a lead in the fourth quarter and they are dominating us. We are going to a game 7. What happened? Markelle Fultz was good. We just did not come to play. And then Zion Williamson was unreal. So we're going to make that switch, hopping into simcast, play game. I did not want to play game. I don't want to play games. I hate playing the games. It's a 2K, great game. But I want Anthony Davis to D up Zion Williamson, and we'll see how this turns out. But here we are in the first quarter. They have a lead. Now we have a lead. Back and forth game here into the second quarter. Back and forth game at halftime. We have a little bit of a lead. Really high scoring contest. And now we have a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. No lead is safe in NBA 2K22, but maybe 20 points. 4 minutes left. I think we are going to advance once again a 7-game series, but we win 147-125. Now to take on the Denver Nuggets. They haven't really gotten any better, so I think we're actually going to win this one. Game 1, we do, in fact, win. Darius Garland, 31-14. Anthony Davis, 24-19. LeBron, oh man, this team is stupidly good. It's really fun to see a team just clicking on all cylinders, possibly winning every single season as we 4-0 sweep. Now to take on the Houston Rockets. Scoot Henderson, only an 83 overall. Jalen Green, 92. Kyle Kuzma, 85. Jabari Smith, 84. Alperen Şengün, 86. Nikola Vucevic, 85. Kevin Porter. They got a really deep team. I wonder how it's going to perform. Doesn't look like they win game 1. We won by 29. 6. Darius Garland, 44 and 17. Oh my God, Darius Garland simulation is unreal. LeBron was good. Anthony Davis was good. As for them, Jabari Smith was their best performer, and they had a whole bunch of teens in scoring as we win game 2. We are 3-0, and once again, no, 3-1 gentleman sweep, 3-2. Hey, it ain't 2K. If it ain't, nope. All right, we're taking on LaMelo Ball, who we almost traded for, and Darius Garland, who we did trade for, and the Hornets with Brandon Miller and Lonzo Ball. What a fun storyline. Mark Williams is not starting over Nick Richards for some reason, but hey. All right, game 1, we lost? How did Christophe Trisha and John Concar get 1 minute? How did John Concar get on the Lakers? We have Kemba Walker back here as well. And Austin Rivers. Okay. Anthony Davis was okay. Ben Mathurin was okay. Darius Garland did not have an incredible game. Neither did LeBron James. Weird. Brandon Miller went off for 51 points. Whoever made Brandon Miller in this draft class is absolutely unreal. Who do we need to butt out of the rotation? Do we rock a 7-man rotation? Maybe? We'll see how this game goes. Game 2, we do in fact win. We tied it up 1-1. Now we are up 2-1, 3-1, and 3-2. Hopping into Simcast. Got to make sure that we close this out strong. And we are in Charlotte. Game 6. If they win, there is a game 7 back in LaLa. Got a close game here going into the 4th quarter. Really high scoring contest. We have about a 7-point lead. No lead is safe in 2K. 7 points, 9 points, 3 minutes left. 7 points, 5 points. Nobody can score. Now we're up 7 points, 5 points again. 3 points. I'm hopping in 1 minute, 21 seconds left to win our 2nd championship in a row after getting swept by the Denver Nuggets. Final timeout. Put in the starters. And I don't know where LaMelo Ball is, but they got somebody else guarding us. Which means the Darius Garland, Anthony Davis screen and roll. And Darius Garland goes right around Mark Williams. Wow. Just no quickness whatsoever. Anthony Davis didn't even have a chance to roll. We were so fast. Brandon Miller is going to be playing primary everything for them. Yeah, LaMelo Ball's just not on the court, which is fine. I don't know what this possession is, but that's fine. Wow, they just threw the ball away. I see Darius Garland in the corner, pump faking, gets his man up in the air. Who's open? It is Big Ben Mathurin for 3. Bang! And we take an 8-point lead, and I think we have clinched this one out. A huge way to close out the 4th quarter and to close out the season as the Lakers win their 2nd championship in a row. LeBron James might not even win Finals MVP as he does get fouled out. Looks like Grady Dick is going to be coming in for LeBron James. Who would have thought that's a storyline? And we are going to win this one. Just going to hop into Simcast because we don't need to see the ceremony twice in a row. We win 137-129. The Los Angeles Lakers return, repeat, getting top 5 picks, trading for MVPs, and Darius Garland is NBA Finals MVP. Is this the year LeBron James retires? And it's not. He's back for another season. LeBron James, the ageless wonder, is continuing to play. Tom Thibodeau is retiring. Brian Smith, Hall of Fame inductees is Cliff Paul and Russell Westbrook going to get their jersey retired. So is Draymond Green and Blake Griffin from their respective teams. Are any of these rules worthwhile? Eliminate the shot clock. I'm in. We're going to win every single game 2-0. On to the draft lottery. Where does that Magic pick end up? We traded it to the Cavaliers. It falls to 15. So we actually made the right choice trading that away. Not too bad. Staff signing's not going to make any changes as we go for the 3-peat, which is fun. On to the draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Courtney Sessions and Damon Ellis. Most agile is Damon Ellis and Stanley Mayer. Highest vertical is Ion Peniskin, Quincy Forbes, Darren Boyd, Carl Ramsey. Wow, everybody jumped 44 inches this year. Lionel Waters, Arvidas Stojic, Mitchell Hines, Brett Leiden, Vlade Jeremic. Highest bench press is Vlade Jeremic, and Daryl O'Neal, the other son of Shaquille O'Neal. Raymond Strickland and Tyrone Madison are the best 3-point shooters. Number 1 overall pick looks to be incredible. Donnie Watts, 82 overall, Hall of Fame ceiling, Al Horford floor. The other guy does not look too good. D'Angelo Russell, DeAndre Jordan. So if we want to do anything, we're going to be trading for the number 1 overall pick, and that would involve probably Mitchell Robinson, and then we have our Anthony Davis replacement. I don't know if there's any chance of us being able to make that jump. Other than that, the rest of the class does not look great. And there's a couple all-NBA players, but yeah. Hey, it worked. Well, now the Lakers are picking number 1 overall. We've gone completely unrealistic at this point, and I am fine with that. Need to trade away some of these number 2 overall picks. Boom, boom, boom. Does anybody want to give me a future first round pick for some of these picks? It doesn't look like it. And there you have it. We now have a Hall of Fame future potential center in Donnie Watts, who's going to be taking over from Anthony Davis when Anthony Davis retires, however long ago or into the future that is. Ben Mathurin and Greg Dick. I don't know. It's not Greg Dick, right? It's Grady Dick. Am I crazy? It's Grady Dick. I don't know why they put Greg Dickey. Anyway, they're going to be going back on their team player options. Jonathan Kuminga is going to get a buttload of money, and I don't know how the money's going to work out. I bet you we're going to be hitting the hard cap soon, but Jonathan Kuminga, $35 million a year. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but it's something that we do have to do. So we'll give him a nice 5-year, call it 27 flat. So, you know what? We'll do 26.9 because that's a nice round number. Boom. Money works somehow. And I don't know, who do we want to sign with this year's mid-level exception? Is anybody really, really young and bad at basketball but might be good in 5 years? You want to come join the Lakers? We'll take Scott Singleton with one T in his name because he's a freaking weirdo. Anyway, the roster is going to look like this. Darius Garland, Markelle Fultz, Ben Mathurin, this guy, LeBron James for another season, probably going to be down to a 90 overall, and Grady Dick. We have Jonathan Kuminga and Christophe Trichette, and then Anthony Davis and #1 overall pick because why not? Donnie Watts. Looking at this year's free agency, Jason Tatum back in the Celtics. Yeah, nice to the Knicks. Evan Mobley back in the Cavs with Donovan Mitchell. Cade Cunningham back on the Pistons. So if we traded for him, he's still not a higher overall than Anthony Davis. So I think we made the right decision keeping the roster as presently constructed. Jalen Green back to the Rockets. Brandon Ingram back on the Pelicans. Jalen Brunson to the Clippers. Josh Giddey back on the Thunder, and Julius Randle to the Jazz. I don't think that matches and fits well at all. But hey, here we are going on to player progression. Let's see how bad everybody is. Darius Garland holding that at 93. Anthony Davis down to a 92. LeBron James down to a 91. Jonathan Kuminga up to an 85. We got a lot of depth. I think this is the final year of competing that we have. LeBron James probably going to retire. Let's be completely honest. He's like 41 in this video, and he's like a 90 overall still, which is ridiculous. But 9-man rotation going to look like this. Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, LeBron James, Jonathan Kuminga, and Anthony Davis coming off the benches. Greg Dickey, Markelle Fultz, Donnie Watts, and Christophe Trichette. We have a really interesting, fun squad. Got a bunch of young players, got a bunch of old players, but the preseason power rankings have us third. For TK Sports and Eric Boner as well. Are they sleeping on the Lakers? Is that possible? Back-to-back NBA champions? LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Brandon Podkolzin wins Rookie of the Year, 20 points per game, but he was drafted in 2023, so it doesn't count. Simon Snow wins 6th Man of the Year. Defense Player of the Year is Chet Holmgren. Colby Jones, most improved. Don't know who that is, as we win Coach of the Year, but we don't win Executive of the Year. That goes to Nicholas Babcock. All-NBA first team, still no Lakers. Second team, third team, Darius Garland does make it. All defensive teams, nobody. And the rookie, Donnie Watts, does make it already an 85 overall. This dude is going to be an unreal player in simulation in like 2 seasons. We did win 60 games again. It was a little bit of a struggle. Our team did not perform great. 2 games up on the Thunder and 2 games up on the Hornets. So we are the best team in the NBA still, but LeBron James coming down in overalls is a bit of a struggle. Looking at the scoring, Darius Garland did everything for us, 22, 3, and 13 basically. Jonathan Kuminga is our second scorer. Like, look at AD and Braun. They're still in the 90s in the overall department, but they're giving us 14 and 10 and 14, 7, and 6. But then you look at the rest of the team, there's so much support. Ben Mathurin's giving you 15. Grady Dick has been unreal for us. 85 overall, giving us 17. I mean, the team is producing, but we're just not top heavy anymore. Brandon Miller led the NBA in scoring, and LaMelo Ball was right behind him. The Hornets are going to be lethal if this actually comes to fruition. Rebounds is Chet Holmgren, and assist is Tyrese Halliburton. Steals is Amen Thompson. Blocks is Blocker Kessler, and field percentages is Jalen Duren. Free throw champion is Trey Murphy, and 3-point king is the rookie Brandon Podkolzin. He spells Brandon with an I. Disgusting. Team stats. We were the second best team offensively. Defensively, we were the third best team, giving us an 11.8 point differential. Best team in the NBA by about 1.5 points. Field goal percentages, we are third. 3-point percentages, not too bad. 6th. And free throw percentages, we're actually okay at 7th as well. But let's see if we can go for the three-peat. It's been a long time since the NBA had somebody win 3 championships in a row. But the Lakers versus the Blazers, Amen Thompson is up to a 90 overall. Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp's up to an 88. Aaron Gordon, Eric Livers. Interesting squad, but I think we are going to win, as we do in fact win game 1. LeBron James was our best player, 26, 9, and 3. Not bad. As for them, Shea was good. Damian Lillard's just too old at this point to really offer them, you know, a 40-point per game night, and that's what they need. So we win game 2, and we win game 3, and we 3-1. Do we gentlemen sweep? Yes, we do. Now to take on, oh boy, the New Orleans Pelicans. We've been taking them on nonstop every single season. Anthony Black up to an 86, Dyson Daniels, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson. As we do win game 1, LeBron was unreal. Wow, vintage. As for them, Dyson Daniels was their best player. Zion had a good game. Where did Brandon Ingram go? 4 of 13, 9 points. That's disgusting. And now it's 1-1. 2-1. I love the storyline that the Lakers and Pelicans have just been battling, but the Lakers do gentlemen sweep second time in a row now to take on the 6th-seeded Houston Rockets. Scoot Henderson has not developed at all. Only an 84 overall. Why? Is he mad here? Why hasn't he developed at all? Satisfied, morale's meh. I don't know, but Scoot Henderson in this draft class was horrible. Jalen Green, 94 overall. Kyle Kuzma, Jabari Smith. Yeah, I mean, other than Jalen Green, the Rockets have been kind of a bust. I say that, they are in the Western Conference Finals, but they lose to us by 1 point. Look at the balance for us. Look at the balance for them. Only a couple 20-point per game scores. We are up 2-0, 3-0, and are we going to sweep again and go back to the finals to take on the Charlotte Hornets rematch? All right, Brandon Miller is just unreal. They picked up Devin Vassell for Lonzo Ball. They still have LaMelo Ball, 96 overall. They got OG Anunoby. This is going to be a tough one, but game 1, oof, we lose. LeBron James was serviceable. We need to cut the rotation down. We need guys like Christophe Truchet to not get any minutes. So I think an 8-man rotation is fit. All 85 overalls in this 8-man rotation. The rookie, Donnie Watts, Grady Dick, Markelle Fultz, and then our starters. We got a good team. We just need to close this one out and win 3 in a row. And I say that we're down 2-0. We're 3-0'd. Oh no. Oh no, is there any chance of us coming back from 3-0? Well, let's hop into Simcast and see how this one ends up. We are going to win this one. Most likely, maybe. No lead is safe in NBA 2K20, but it is a 20-point game, 107-95 going into the fourth quarter. 20-point game still, and it is 3-1. Hey, 1 game at a time, we prevented the sweep. And we'll probably close this one out once LeBron retires. 20, oh boy. Tough first quarter. They have a 20-point lead on us. Darius Garland is getting punked defensively. And I think this is where it ends. I think LeBron James is going to go out not being able to complete the three-peat. It is a 9-point game here in the fourth quarter, and it's over. Yeah. Goodbye. Good night, Irene. LeBron James is done. And LaMelo Ball looks to be the player who takes over the reins, as LeBron James has not retired yet. Really? He wants to go another season? I'm in. Let's do it. Staff retirements. Dwayne Casey, Rick Carlisle, Jenner Perger. Hall of Fame inductees is James Harden, and going to get his jersey retired by the Houston Rockets, Klay Thompson, and DeMar DeRozan as well. Any of these rules worthwhile? No. I don't think we have any picks. We probably shouldn't either. We have way too much stuff going on. We do need to bring in some new coaches. So I guess that means Steve Kerr or Mike Stauffer, whoever wants to join this squad and I guess put us over the top, because theoretically we lost. Steve Kerr is going to reject us because he's a jerk. And we'll just skip right through the draft class. We're going to do one more season because LeBron James wants to do one more season. And the Lakers go as LeBron does, who's going to be like an 88 overall. Is there any trade that we could theoretically made? Like, not really. We're kind of set there. Kind of set here. Yeah, this is as good as it gets, man. No changes for us in free agency. As for the NBA, Kevin Durant back on the Spurs. Steph Curry to the Spurs. Okay, De'Aaron Fox back on the Kings. Paulo Banchero back to the Magic. Chet Holmgren to the Thunder. Jared Allen back on the Cavs. 5-year, $227 million deal. Bam's back on the Heat. DeAndre Ayton back to the Pacers. They haven't really done anything with that trade. Everybody going back to their respective teams. Take a quick peek at player progression. No roster changes. We're going to run it back one more time and see if LeBron has what it takes to put this team over the top. I think not, because that Hornet squad is menacing and LeBron's down to an 89. He's no longer in the 90 overalls. He's also going to be 42 years old this year. Anthony Davis, tough. And then how's the rookie? Up to an 85 overall. That's okay. He might be taking over for Anthony Davis at some point too. But skipping on to the very next season, looking at the new Mike Stauffer-led 9-man rotation, it's going to be Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, LeBron James, Jonathan Kuminga, Anthony Davis, Grady Dick, Donnie Watts, 86 overall, Mark Helfoltz, and Christophe Trichet, who has not developed whatsoever. I might actually trade him away. But preseason power rankings, we are 8th? Really? I traded away Christophe Trichet and Scott Singleton for Kenny Martin Jr., who's an 81 overall and a first-round pick. It's just going to make our team even slightly a little bit better. That's it. He's the 9th man at the bench, so it's not really important. Cade Cunningham wins MVP. Horace Berry wins Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year is Keontae George. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Johnny Davis, Most Improved. I bet Wizards fans wish he would be Most Improved. Mike Stouthofer does win Coach of the Year, and some guy steals Executive of the Year from us. Your team won 10 less games. Come on. Whatever. They're hating on the Lakers, as everybody does. I don't see anybody on the All-NBA teams because everybody's hating on the Lakers. They hating because they hating us. Anyway, we're the best team in the NBA. Once again, I believe this is our final year to go after and try to win it all. 65-17. Basically 9 games up on the next best team, the Utah Jazz, weirdly enough. Taking a look at the stats, leader in scoring went to Paulo Banchero. And this is where the simulator is kind of broken. There's only 20s. Point per game scores. Rebounds is Evan Mobley, who's a 98 overall. And assist is Darius Garland. Steals is Cason Wallace. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama. Victor percentages is Jalen Duren. Free throw champion is still Damian Lillard, who's 86 overall, 36 years old. And the 3-point king is Kevin Huerter. We did serviceable. No 20-point per game scores for us. There's just so much depth on this team. But if you look at the team stats, I'm sure we are great. Scoring-wise, we are the 7th best team in the NBA. Defensively, we're the 2nd best team in the NBA, giving us a 13.4 point differential, best in the NBA, better than the Jazz. Maybe? Like, Colin Sexton doesn't put up good numbers in simulation. 17 is good for him. Desmond Bane, 17. Lauri Markkanen is horrible in simulation, 12. Julius Randle is mediocre. Walker Kessler, Keontae George is their best player off the bench. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. We're taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Amen Thompson again. And they just have too many point guards. That's always going to be the problem with the Portland Trail Blazers, is they have too many damn point guards. So this is going to be the final push, the final offseason, because I am guaranteeing, like Charles Barkley, that LeBron James is going to retire this offseason, as we are about to blow a 3-0 lead. But we do, in fact, win now to take on the Dallas Luka Doncic's, Cam Reddish, Kyrie Irving, Taylor Hendricks, up to an 87 overall. A bit generous, but we'll see how they perform, as they, in fact, beat us in game 1. All right, let's predict Luka's stat line. I'm going to go 37, 13, and 8. Damn, 34, 12, and 12. Kyrie gave him 34. Taylor Hendricks gave you 25 and 7. As for us, the rookie Derek Watts was the best player. Donnie Watts, sorry. LeBron is not good. Neither is Anthony Davis at this point. Do we flip Anthony Davis here? Like, we're losing. We are losing. How does the roster manager want to do this if we drop to an 8-man rotation? Holtz needs to play because he's great. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is as good as the team gets. We're getting 2-0 right now, and we're getting 3-0. So it looks like the number 1 seed, 3-1. I mean, hey, if we can force a game 6 or a game 7, I'm totally in on that. But, oh boy, here it goes. We are losing in the first quarter, back and forth game here in the second quarter, going to the third quarter with a slight lead. Now they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, and it is a 20-point game. Oh no, the Lakers lost. So we kind of end in a fizzling fashion. We start strong and then end embarrassingly, but that's kind of what happens when LeBron James regresses into the low 80s. And does he finally retire? Really, Bron? You're not going to retire? You're 42 years old, dude. All right, we got to run it back one more year as Greg Popovich wins Coach of the Year. Kawhi Leonard going to the Hall of Fame. League meetings, are any of these fun? No. I really wish that LeBron would retire because we're winning a lot of games. Our team is basically stacked, but at the same time, he's dragging the team down, you know? Our team would be good if it wasn't for LeBron James. How does that doesn't even make sense. We don't have any draft picks. I'm just going to skip on to the next season. Make sure everybody gets re-signed. All right, LeBron and Anthony Davis need to retire because now they're coming off the bench. But this is the rotation, hopefully, for the final year. Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, Grady Dick, Jonathan Kuminga, Donnie Watts, 90 overall now. Anthony Davis is the 6th man. LeBron James is the 7th man. Markel Fultz and Kenny Martin Jr. Can you guys please retire? Maybe we go out and win another championship with this weirdly constructed team, but we are officially now the 10th seed in 2K Sports because they are sleeping on us. John Morant wins MVP. Erno Kafka wins Rookie of the Year. 6th man of the Year is G.G. Jackson. Chet Holmgren, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Felipe Aguilar. Coach Bud wins Coach of the Year. and executive of the year is some guy, no Lakers. This is the LeBron James retirement year. We are officially the 3 seed. We're no longer the 1 seed. We still have a pretty good team. Don't get me wrong. 3 90s plus LeBron and Anthony Davis who are not 90s. It's just like, come on, guys. Come on now. Come on. We know what's going on. It's time for LeBron James. This is his farewell tour. He's going to go to every arena, sell out, wave goodbye, sell LeBron James paraphernalia. I mean, it is what it is. This is it. This is the swan song. Taking on the Jazz. I think they beat us, right? No, the Mavericks did last season. Anyway, we win game 1. Tied 1-1. Up 2-1. 3-1. And hey, don't look now, but the Los Angeles Lakers 3 seed are back in the Western Conference Finals, taking on Ja Morant, who is a glitch. Colby Jones, who I don't know. Erno Kafka. Taylor Hendricks. Now you're on this team. Are you going to eliminate us 2 years in a row? What a jerk. Bobby Portis. Why is he wearing sunglasses? Come on now. Bulls on the team. That'll be fun. But we lose game 1. Win game 2. Up 2-1. Don't tell me these Lakers are going to go back to the finals. I'm going to hop into Simcast. And see if this team really wants to go back to the NBA Finals. Winner, this takes a commanding 3-2 lead, and we are losing in the second quarter. Back and forth game, losing in the third quarter, winning in the fourth quarter. About a 5-point game. We may be clutching this one out. 4 minutes left. Now we're losing. Down by 3. Down by 4. Down by 5. Lakers forgot how to score. Down by 3. Down by 4. Down by 2. 1 minute, 31 seconds left. Why not? Let's hop in. Let's see what this team can do. It's just kind of weird that LeBron James isn't starting. You know what I mean? Neither is Anthony Davis, but Grady Dick and Donnie Watts, number 1 overall pick, has like outperformed these guys. I don't know. It feels like we're living in a backwards world, man. I'm there. Look at the contest. Bobby Portis misses the 3, and there we go. Jonathan Kuminga grabs the rebound. We have a chance. It is a 2-point game. Who is going to be the savior of this team? I think we're going to go Donnie Watts, Darius Garland, and close this one out strong. Here we go. Donnie. Not really. Uh-oh. Broken possession. Throw the ball away. It's because the spacing was so... All right, it's fine. It's fine. Bulbul's dribbling the ball out of bounds. He doesn't know what he's doing with his damn life. They're not going to go to Ja Morant. I like that. Now Ja's open for 3 splash. Oh, he missed. Let's go. We still have a chance. Darius Garland. Who's open? I'm open. Kicking it. Jonathan Kuminga. Do we have a size advantage here? We don't. We're just going to have to go to Darius Garland. Bail me out, son. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Need this to tie the game up. Here we go. Donnie Watts, number 1 overall pick, floater, ties the game up, and they need a timeout. No easy buckets. Make them drain the clock. Make them waste time. Make them do all the stupid things where it's like, oh, tick, 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 tick. Here we go. 13 seconds left. Final shot. Otherwise, we're going into overtime, and we're going to try to force... I mean, this isn't even a winner-take-all game. Ja Morant's getting glitchy. Oh, my God. All right, this one's going to LeBron. 2, 1, pull up for the tie, and LeBron misses another one as we lose. That hurts. In my defense, Ja Morant got glitchy, and we lost that one. Well, you know what? You can't win everything, and this might be where the Los Angeles Lakers run ends. Ja Morant getting glitchy on us. Gonna hop into Simcast. Need to win this to force a game 7. Here we are in Los Angeles. A little bit of a lead in the first quarter. A back and forth game going into halftime. Now they have a lead, and I think their team is just better. Their team's better constructed. We're down by 2 yet again, coming into the clutch, down by 8. Yeah, the Lakers, I mean, it's just tough to do anything when LeBron James isn't, you know what I mean? Oh, we have the ball with a chance to win. Yo. I don't know how this happened, but there's 23 seconds left. Do we have a game winner in us? Do we start Grady Dick over LeBron James for the game winner? I'm in. I'm showing you don't even know, dude. I'm going Darius Garland. I'm going Donnie Watts. Screen and roll. Game-winning shot right here. 6, 5, 4, 3. Donnie Watts for the win. Jump shot. Bang! And that's why you take Donnie, number 1 overall. 0.9 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have a miracle. Otherwise, we're going to a game 7. This has been a really weird experience. 0.9 seconds left is enough for a catch and shoot. So we're going to have to contest without fouling. Simple as. Oh, that's it. That's game. Lakers win. Game 7 back in Memphis. Woo. 2K? I'm so confused. It says we're only up 3-2 now. Did 2K just break? I think it did. We're going to force this one for the Lakers. And now we're in game 7. I don't know what the hell just happened. 2K, game of the year. But here we are in Memphis. Back and forth game. Now they're winning. They're up huge and they're dominating us, blowing us out. This game is all but over. And I guess this is how LeBron James goes out, getting his butt whooped by Ja Morant. 6 minutes left, 5 minutes left. There's just no way the Lakers can win this one. It's over, man. It's all over. Yep. Well, we made a game out of it. Ja Morant glitches his way to the finals, but Cade Cunningham wins NBA Finals MVP. Does LeBron finally retire? This dude's never going to retire. How freaking old do you have to be to retire? He's 43, dude. Like, retire already. Well, LeBron wants to go another year, so I guess we're going to Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, Greg Dickey, Grady Dick, Jonathan Kuminga, Donnie Watts, Anthony Davis, Markelle Fultz, Herb Jones. LeBron is now the 9th man on the bench, 84 overall. He is 43 years old. If this isn't his final year, I'm going to rip my hair out and start looking like LeBron James. In the 2K Power Rankings, we are 13th and 13th. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Rookie of the Year is Lewis Payne. Chris Murray is 6th Man of the Year. Chet Holmgren, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is Terrence Shannon. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year, as some guy wins Executive of the Year. Luka is on the Blazers, just like in Blazers franchise. Donnie Watts on the All-NBA second team. All-NBA third team is nobody. All right. Lakers are once again the 1 seed, so maybe LeBron was right in saying that he's going to come back one more year, but he's an 85 overall. It's wild to me that LeBron is this old, but we are winning 3-2 against the Jazz. I'm not even really going in depth here because, like, LeBron just needs to retire already, man. I'm sick of this guy. Get this guy out of the league, said everybody. Anyway, we're taking on the Pelicans 1-2. Darius Garland was good. We have great balance. Dyson Daniels put up 30 for them as we were up 1-0, up 2-0, up 3-0. And back in the Western Conference Finals now to take on the San Antonio Spurs with Victor Wembanyama, Quentin Grimes, Cam Whitmore. Some guy named Haribo Nador moved a 99 overall Victor Wembanyama to the power forward position, and we're winning. Can you imagine a 7'6" guy playing power forward? Anyway, we actually won game 1 by a pretty large margin. We're up 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. Big game 5 here, and we go down 3-2. We're going to hop into Shimcast yet again. Give less minutes to Anthony Davis because he's old and washed at this point, as it looks like the 99 overall Victor Wembanyama's are going to whoop the Lakers and eliminate us. And that is all she wrote. Lakers once again eliminated. Now it's the battle of the bigs, and Evan Mobley outperforms Victor Wembanyama. LeBron James finally retires. Oh my God, it's been so long. I've been waiting. He's an 85 overall. Relations are lit. Going into the Hall of Fame is King James in the year 2029. I can't even imagine how many points he scored, and he's going to get his jersey retired by the Miami Heat for 4 years of service, by the Los Angeles Lakers for 11 years of service, because apparently he plays till he's 48 years old, and by the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is going to do it for this one. I know it ended without a championship, but we did win those 2 early, and then it was basically LeBron James watch after that. So that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.